MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Junior Alvarez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. The 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Arnett has a play. He's got it one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Popped him up. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Pedro Santiago will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy.
The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cortez on the move. One down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Healy. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Hewitt.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here.
Ready for another chance, Julian Gutierrez. Popped high in the air. Alvarez waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding in once again, Devin Arnett. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, though it had the home run distance. The next 3-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Digging in, James Hewitt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0 home. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got him. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Julian Cortez, and they'll need him to get something going. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Takes his lead at third with one away. Skied into straightaway right. Arnett is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next for the Buccos, Evan Gattis. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Up called strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive.
The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Frazier, runner at first with 2 gone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Breivik Valera. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Tuivalala will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. JT Riddle will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11.
Leading off the inning, Max Moroff. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Cameron Maben will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The 3-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Hewitt sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Davidas Nevoroskis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julian Gutierrez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Devin Arnett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 2-2 is on the ground to the right side and through. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. John Brebbia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Josh Bell the next to hit. He went down on strikes. The 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Julian Cortez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped him up. Young ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Close one tonight. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chavez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
In is Joey Votto now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus.
Arrieta's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Nakamura is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping up to the plate, Rob Brasky. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, left fielder, Kevin McMillan.
Stepping into the box, Kevin McMillan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
And that triple could not have come at a better time.
Moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Candelario.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Tomas Lido.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. High pop up. Castellanos moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He did not play last night. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count offering on its way. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
But the funny thing is, he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jonas Ramirez enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Jonas Ramirez.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The next 1-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays nothing. Zach Reininger will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
26. Zach Reininger.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Left fielder, Carlos Chavez.
The Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Herndon.
Ready now, Jimmy Herndon. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Jondo Gustave will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
61. Jondo Gustave.
The 3-1. Line drive base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Daniel Nakamura, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Iglesias is off at first with 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Williams on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Tyro Laporte comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Striding in, Nick Williams, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Oh, one pitch on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.